Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, how do you do? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. And you and you and you and you and you and you and you.
Welcome to my learning circle. I'm Miss Connie and I'm so glad that you're here with me again today so that we can learn more about our sight words together. We are learning all about our different sight words, words that we are working hard to practice over and over and over again so that we memorize them. We learn them so well that we don't have to think about them. We just know, hey, this is my word as, and this is my word up, because we've practiced them so much. We've seen them so much. We just know them without even having to think about them. But before we learn a new letter together today, let's get our wiggles out. Show me your wiggling fingers. Very good. And now shake your arms and roll your neck. And now we're ready to begin. Today we are going to be learning about our sight word was. This is our word was. Can you say that with me? This is our word was. Very good. I'm going to put it on our board so we can focus on it and learn a little bit more about it together. Now, we know when we are learning a new word, we have to slow down. That's right, we slow down and listen for our syllables. And what are syllables? Syllables are our sound building blocks. That's right. And when we can hear all of our different sound building blocks, we can put them together to spell our words. All right. Now, let's start with our syllable for our word was. I'm going to clap it out. I need you to count how many times I clap so we can find out how many syllables are in our word was. All right, here we go. Was. How many times did I clap? Very good. One time. And that means how many syllables are in our word was? Very good. One syllable, one sound building block. Awesome job. Okay, we know that our word was has one syllable. I think we're ready to stretch it out so that we can hear all of the different letter sounds that go in to making our word was. Here we go. Was, was, w. What is that first letter that we are hearing in our word was? Awesome job. That is our letter W. Very good. Our w, letter W. Let's keep going and see what happens with our next sound. Was, What letter do you think you're hearing there? If you said the letter U, you are hearing the letter U sound. But we know sometimes our letters can be tricky. Sometimes they don't follow the rules. And that's one reason that we learn our sight words. Very good. So, we are hearing the sound, our letter U sound. But let's look. Our letter A is how we spell our word was. So, even though we're hearing the U sound, we know that we have to write it with our letter A because we are memorizing this word, right? All right, so we hear our W, we hear a U, but we know that we write A. Let's see what that last sound is. Was, s. What is that last sound? Very good, that is our S. That is our letter S. Awesome job. Now, we have stretched out our sounds and we've learned how to spell our word, and we learned that our word was is a little bit tricky, which means we have to memorize it by practicing it over and over and over again, right? I think we're ready to write it on our writing line, don't you? All right, let's see how our word was looks on our writing line. Is this an uppercase or a lowercase W? Very good, it's a lowercase W. Now, is it a tall letter or is it a short letter? That's right, it's a short letter, and we know we always start our letters at the top of the letter. But our short letters, where do they start on our writing line? That's right, they start at our dotted writing line. Very good. So our W looks just like this. We start up here, we go down, up, down, up. Our short letter W. Very good. And we know we spelled our word was. Let's practice it some more. W-A-S. Okay, we have our W. That means we need a A. Very good. Now, our letter A, is it a tall letter or a short letter? It's a short letter, and that means it's just like our W. It's going to start on our dotted writing line, just like this. And then we have, let's spell it one more time, W-A-S. Our next letter is an S, and it's also a short letter that is going to start where? At our dotted writing line. Very good. Just like this. Awesome job. So we've looked at writing our letters on our writing line, and we talked about the shape of our letters. Let's look at the shape of our word. We have our short W, our short A, and our short S. Look at that. Our word was, our W-A-S word was, has 1, 2, 3 short letters. And when we put them together, they look like this. All right. Now, we counted just a second ago to count how many short letters are in our word was. Can you spell it one more time with me and count them one more time with me? All right, here we go. We spelled was, W-A-S. And how many letters are in was? 1, 2, 3. W-A-S. 1, 2, 3. Awesome job. We learned so much about our word was. I think we're ready to use it in a sentence, don't you? Okay, let's see. What can we say with our word was? Oh, I have an idea. Let's do this. Where was it? And we're wondering something, so I'm going to put a lot of question marks over here for us wondering where it is. Did you see where our word was in this sentence? I'm going to read it one more time. You stop me when we get to it, okay? Where was. Very good. There's our word was. Where was it? Very good. Now, what do you notice about this sentence that might be different than our other sentences that we've done? That's right. This sentence has a question mark. We actually drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 question marks because we're wondering where something is. This sentence is a question because it has a question mark. It means we are asking a question, and our question is, where was it? Where was it? All right. We've learned a lot about our word was. I think that you can help me find it over here. Are you ready? Here we go. Is this our word was? No, that doesn't look right. Let's look a little bit closer and see why not. Our word was has how many letters? 1, 2, 3. This word has how many letters? 1, 2. Not the right number of letters. Okay. Our word was is short letter, short letter, short letter. This word is short letter, tall letter. It's not the right shape of word. And we spell our word was how? W-A-S. And this word is spelled O-F. It's not the right number of letters. It's not the right shape of word. It's not the right letters. This is not our word was. Let's keep going and see if we can find our word was. What about this one? That's right. That is our word was. Let's look a little closer and make sure. It has 1, 2, 3. 3 letters, just like our word was. 1, 2, 3. It has short letter, short letter, short letter. Just like our word was. Short letter, short letter, short letter. And it's spelled W-A-S. And we know that that's how we spell our word was. W-A-S. It's the right number of letters. It's the right shape of word. It's the right letters. That means that this is our word was. Awesome job. Thank you so much for coming and learning all about our word was today. We've learned how to listen for our syllable was, our one syllable in our word was, and we stretched it out to hear the different sounds that we heard in our word was, and we found out that our word was has a tricky A that does not follow the rules, which means we have to work a little bit harder to memorize this word and how to write it on our writing line, because it makes some different sounds. And then once we had learned everything that we could about our word was, we were ready to use it to make our question with our question mark, to ask the question, where was it? And then you helped me find our word was. It was right here all along. Awesome job. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.